time to get it back in blood. Nigga pull up to my show, he getting hit inside the club. He getting hit inside the club. Go nowhere without my blicky, know I snuck in with the snub.
Morning shooting in Marine Park sent 2 people to the hospital, and police still trying to piece together what led to that shooting. News 12's Carolyn Blackburn joins us now with what we know so far.
Police at this hour are still investigating what just happened that sent those 2 victims to the hospital after a shooting here on Flatbush Avenue. Officers say a 31-year-old man and a 21-year-old woman were shot around 3:30 this morning. The man was shot in the left foot and the woman was shot in the right leg. Officers say there was a fight inside this building before shots rang out.
Let's address the elephant in the room, 22 G's. In this video, we're going to talk about 22 G's. We're going to talk about his charges. We're going to talk about his previous case where somebody was murdered. And we're going to show you a little footage of the news clipping. So if you want me to do a profile on any other artists or you want any other news, please leave it in the comments below. So let's get right to it. If you don't know 22 G's, 22 G's is a drill rapper from New York. He's signed the Kodak Black Sniper Gang. He's affiliated to Blicky Gang. Other known affiliates of Blicky Gang were Nick Blicky and Nas Blicky. 22 G's is well known for dissing his ops, making drill music, and keeping his blicky on him. The reason we're talking about 22 G's is because he was recently arrested at JFK for second-degree attempted murder. This is not his first time being arrested for murder. Last time he was arrested for murder, one of his friends died during a shootout with police. Fortunately for 22 G's, he beat that case. We don't know if he's going to be this lucky this time around, but only time will tell. So let's get right to the story. The Brooklyn-based rapper was arrested landing at JFK Airport Sunday morning and charged with attempted murder in connection to a March shooting. Rapper 22 G's, whose real name is Jeffrey Mark Alexander, faces charges from March 6 earlier morning shooting inside Marine Park, Brooklyn Party Hall, where a 31-year-old man suffered a gunshot wound to his left foot. The NYPD said the victim has provided a description of the suspect before he was transported to Brookdale University Hospital for treatment. The 24-year-old rapper was also charged with second-degree assault, 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, first-degree reckless endangerment, and he was arraigned in Brooklyn Supreme Court Monday night, and his bail was set for $500,000. Back in 2017, 22 G's was 19 when he was accused of killing a man over a parking spot in Miami Beach, but that's the case he beat. During that incident, his friend was also killed by the police. In 2018, he was charged with criminal possession of a weapon, criminal possession of marijuana, criminal trespassing after he was found guilty with a large quantity of weed and a taser in Brooklyn basement, according to police sources. It's unclear whether or not he was found guilty of that, but the reason 22 G's is being arrested for this is because somebody snitched on him. He was supposed to perform at Summer Jam, but he got caught at JFK Airport before he even got a chance to perform. Now, if we know anything about New York do not play when it comes to guns and things like that. Now, recently, 22 G's has been in a lot of beef. He's part of Blicky Gang, and the Blickies have been beefing with the Wolves for a while now. 22 G's associate Nick Blicky was gunned down and killed. His other associate Nas Blicky was also gunned down. However, he survived his bullet wounds. And 22 G's has a reason to keep his Blicky on him. It's not known whether or not that incident was related to Blicky versus Wu, or if it's just an isolated incident. But there's a reason for 22 G's to have to keep his gun on him, because it's a lot of beef and people probably want him dead. When it comes to drill rap, there's a lot of this in the dead, there's a lot of this in the ops, and what always follows seems to be gun violence. Unfortunately, 22 G's got caught up in that incident. He beat his last case in Florida. We don't know whether or not he's going to be able to beat this one, because this one happened in New York, and we all know New York laws is different. If 22 G's is convicted of these charges, he faces over a decade in prison. So what do y'all think about the Blicky versus Wu war going in New York? What do y'all think about 22 G's recent arrest? Do y'all think he's going to beat those charges, or do you think he's cooked? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe. Don't forget to go check out my other videos. I got a whole lot more. And if it's any topic you want me to talk on or discuss, please list it in the comments below and I'll follow up.
Over a parking spot.
Local 10 News reporter Leanne Motorhone joins us live now with what we need to know about the victim killed in this shooting.
And Memorial Day weekend here on Miami Beach was fun for most people. An Air and Sea show, lots of cool parties, but there's no doubt that in the end, 2 people would end up dead. And now there are calls once again to put an end to all of this. Sunday night, an argument over a parking spot left one man dead and led to a confrontation with police, leaving a second man killed. Investigators say it started at the 200 block of Ocean Drive. 19-year-old Jeffrey Alexander allegedly shot and killed 30-year-old Ladarian Tyrell Phillips of Homestead. Alexander then fled to Alton Road and 6th Street with his 3 friends, say police, one of whom died after being shot by the cops. His ID still unknown tonight.
There was a confrontation with Miami Beach police officers at that corner, and shots were fired.
Alexander is now charged with 1 count of second-degree murder.